Hi there, Chris, Chapping the Cap Motor Legends. Today we're going to be looking at a motorcycle trouser from the French brand Bering. It's a trouser that is called the Alkor trouser. This is that trouser. This is the Alkor trouser from Bering. Have to be honest, in recent years I've done a little bit heap opprobrium upon Bering for the quality of their motorcycle trousers. We just don't like them. They make some great jackets. I'm thinking in recent years, jackets that we've taken on from them, laminated jackets. There's the Yukon, there's the Ballistic, there's the Tuana. Tuana's the most recent jacket. It's fabulous. It's a 2-layer laminate, superbly comfortable to wear. But we always have a problem with recommending the corresponding trouser. We actually believe that their pants are just pants. By which I don't mean that their pants are just pants, of course they're just pants, but their pants are pants, so to speak. We do not like their trousers, but we do like these. We do like the Alkors. They are a wee bit different. Now, it's not a laminated pant, so it's not designed in particular to go with any of those jackets I was mentioning, the Yukon, the Ballistic, the Tuana. They don't match any jacket in particular in the Bering range, but the zip, the connecting zip, means that they will go with any of those jackets. The USP of these trousers is that they are made from a soft shell material. It's a soft shell material that incorporates some stretch in it. So they're probably the most comfortable motorcycle trousers you'll ever wear. They're the best fit I've ever seen because whatever your shape, they will just mold around you. You might come to the conclusion that these are designed to be worn as an over trouser. Indeed, that was what we thought when we first saw them. And partly that's because we do an over trouser from Risha called the Stripper. That's made from a very similar material, but this is much more slim fitting. It is not designed as an over trouser. There is a scenario whereby if your normal daily wear is a very skinny pair of jeans, you could probably pull these on over the top because they are quite accommodating, but actually they're designed to be worn on their own. If you need extra warmth, you then just put on an appropriate mid layer. Now, I've mentioned that they're a waterproof trouser. They have a drop liner membrane, not a laminated membrane. Every membrane is in essence a trade-off between the impermeability in terms of the rain and water and the breathability. And at one end you'll have a membrane that is incredibly waterproof with not a lot of holes. I'm simplifying things here, but not a lot of holes in. The extension of that, the reductio ad absurdum, is a plastic bag. No holes in at all, incredibly waterproof, not very breathable. We go along the continuum. At the other end, we have a membrane, millions and millions of holes, going to be incredibly breathable, but not particularly waterproof. On this trouser, I have to say that where they are on that spectrum, they are more towards the breathable end. This is a pant that is going to keep you dry for maximum for a couple of hours. So if you're someone who undertakes a long daily commute, if you're a world traveller or you go travelling all over Europe and you often spend all day in the rain, this isn't the trouser for you. This is a trouser that you would wear, you'd be perfectly fine wearing these for a 20 to 30 minute commute. They would suit someone who's a weekend rider, but if you want to ride in these trousers and you end up in 3 or 4 hours of rain, I'm afraid it's just going to soak in. You're going to get wet. Let's talk a little bit more about the features of these pants. Mentioned already that the material, a soft shell material, is infused with some stretch, so they're a very comfortable trouser. And what we like about them, they fit a huge array of sizes. So one size will fit all kinds of configurations, as it were. It's a very forgiving pant. The trouser has a further elasticated waistband, and then it's got these straps here that are going to enable you to tighten the waist or loosen the waist. You've got 3 external pockets, all protected with water-resistant zips. So there's this one here, another one on the side, and another one on the front of the leg. At the bottom of the legs, we've got zips. Zips run up the back of the trouser, and you've got a gusset, and this is to allow them to fit over a motorcycle boot. The leg of this trouser is really quite narrow. It's quite a flattering fit, looks fantastic, but because of the stretch in the material, they will actually go over quite a large boot. And we've got this pair over a pair of Daytona Travel Style Pros. That's quite a meaty commuting to touring boot. It goes over those easily. So these trousers are going to go over almost any boot, with the exception obviously of something like a proper big plastic off-road boot. You can connect this trouser into any Bering jacket. It's got a connecting zip, not quite a 360 but 180 degree connecting zip. Now, we've already mentioned that there's no matching trouser in particular. Would you wear this with one of those laminated jackets that we've mentioned, the Yukon, the Ballistic, the Tuana? Well, you could do, and I think it would make for a very comfortable fit, but you'd have to accept that you had a slight mismatch because you'd have a superbly waterproof laminated top, and once you've got a waterproof trouser, these trousers after an hour or two, as I've mentioned, are going to wet out. In terms of protection, the trouser is C approved to the A level. That's the lowest of the 3 levels. That is what I would expect. This isn't a super high-tech trouser. You buy something from Stadler or Klim, you would expect those trousers normally to be AA. These are A rated. They are still a CE trouser, but they are rated only for a certain kind of riding, the kind of riding that I would expect to be appropriate for a trouser like this. The hip and knee armour is level 1. Here, Bering have introduced a very clever piece of technology. You can convert their level 1 armour to level 2 by buying a piece that clips over the armour. It attaches to it, and then that, when you add them together, that creates level 2 armour. So if you did want to upgrade, you do not have to go to the expense of buying totally new armour and you throw the old level 1 armour away. You can convert this to level 2. It's a very clever system, and I don't know why more people don't use it. One of the things about motorcyclists that we all know is they always want more. Give me more, give me more, give me more. But sometimes less is more. And I think that applies here to these trousers, to the Alkors. These trousers have very few bells and whistles, yet they are the nicest, most comfortable, easiest to wear motorcycle trouser that you will find ever. So they are what they are. They are more wearable and they're going to be really easy to live with. They're not for everyone. This is no match for a Rucker Navala pant, but for some, this is going to be absolutely the perfect motorcycling trouser. So that was the Alkor pants from Bering, priced at $179.99, which we think is very reasonable. If you'd like to see more motorcycle trousers or more Bering gear, then visit the website motorlegends.com. If you'd like to learn more about the Alkor pant in particular, then if you click on one of the links on the screen, sometimes they're up there, sometimes they're down there, that will take you directly to the relevant page on the website. There you can check out the spec in a little bit more detail, you can check out availability, and obviously if you want to buy a pair of these pants, you can do that there and then. When you buy from us, we try to make the process as simple, straightforward and risk-free as we possibly can. There's no delivery charge on any item of protective wear that you buy from us. Returns are totally free, and what's more, we give you a full 12 months in which to decide whether you do want to return something to us. We have the best price guarantee in the business. Now, John Lewis is rightly famed, or rather was rightly famed, for their never knowingly undersold price promise. We go one stage better. If you can find anything that we sell being sold by a competitor at a price that is lower than ours, we will beat that retailer's price by a full 10%. If the retailer is in the EU and not in the UK, we will match their price. There are a few terms and conditions associated with what we call our price beat. Nothing particularly onerous, but if you are going to price beat us, I suggest you visit the website and check out what those terms and conditions are. If in the future you'd like to receive bulletins from us about new product launches, then if you go to the website, at the top of every page there's a piece of script that says newsletter sign up. Click on there, within seconds you'll be in business. In future you'll receive email bulletins from us. If, however, you would prefer to get your information videographically, that is to say in this form, then we would be delighted if you wanted to subscribe to our YouTube channel, and you can do that by clicking on the button below. This is 2021. Last year, 2020, we gave away to a YouTube subscriber a Mutt 125cc motorbike that we had customized to look like a Steve McQueen desert sled bike. Well, this year, 2021, we're going a little bit upmarket. We're giving away a 250cc Fantic Caballero Scrambler, but we are not giving it away to a YouTube subscriber, but rather to somebody who follows us on Facebook. So if you want to stand a chance of winning that bike, we're going to be giving it away just before Christmas this year. Then go over to our Facebook page and obviously follow us. I'd like to finish with a play for our fabulous little shop here at Motor Legends. We are based about a mile from the centre of Guildford, a mile from the railway station. And as I've suggested, the shop is small, the footprint is small, but it's attached to our warehouse where we have more than £2 million worth of merchandise arranged over 3 floors. And technically that makes this the second largest motorcycle apparel shop in the UK. But we think that we are far more than just the amount of merchandise we have here in the building. We're all about service, we're all about personal fitting. If you want to check us out, visit Trustpilot. We have the highest 5-star ranking in the business. And when you come and see us, we'll serve you only the finest Italian illy coffee, or we'll serve you proper Yorkshire tea in a proper teapot. And who knows, if you're lucky, you might even get to sample one of Sean's mum's delicious motorcycle-shaped shortbread biscuits. Anyway, this has been Chris. I hope to talk to you again soon.